Never forget the anxiety that comes with being stuck in traffic, perhaps rushing to get somewhere in case of an emergency, or sick of spending hours each time stuck in traffic. Have you ever wished you could fly over the mayhem and get away from the traffic? Imagine flying cars zooming through the skies like in science fiction movies. Although it might sound unrealistic, this is far closer than you might imagine. We may witness the emergence of magnetically propelled hovering automobiles by 2025. Prepare for the revolution in magnetics. Once again, welcome to our channel. Today we'll explore the realm of hovering cars and look at the developments that might bring them to fruition by 2025. Therefore, stay tuned as we explore the possible potential impact of this new technology on the transportation industry. For over 5,000 years, wheels have been an essential part of transportation. However, a new form of transportation that would eventually raise cars above the ground is being made possible by developments in magnetic technology in China. Cars will be able to travel at high speeds and flow freely on roadways thanks to magnetic technology, which will also save energy. It's impressive that these developments are occurring emission-free. A levitating car that can go on a basic metal track is being developed by scientists who are inspired by the magnetic levitating train, which can reach speeds of over 600 kilometers per h. This will facilitate the technology's integration with the current traffic system. A massive magnetic system beneath the car's body allowed early prototypes in 2012 to achieve levitation and reportedly reach speeds of 143 miles per hour. For ordinary roads, this strategy proved to be costly and unfeasible. To tackle this issue, scientists discovered that levitation could be achieved by installing ring-shaped magnets within the car's wheels. The theory's physics is based on the premise that when magnets move, they produce a magnetic field that repels other conductors. This repelling force causes levitation in the case of levitating cars and is utilized to speed up the vehicle. The next major advancement in personal transportation could be the electric levitating automobile. Another exciting development is taking place in California. Alpha Aeronautics has developed a flying car that, at first glance, appears to be a normal driving car. However, hidden under the carbon fiber-based mesh body are 4 electric motors on each wheel and 8 propellers, each with an independent software-controlled electric propulsion system. The ingenious design of the car's body allows it to be used as wings, and it can rotate 90 degrees after takeoff to move from an upward to forward flight position. The cabin also tilts 90 degrees, ensuring that the driver is always sitting parallel to the ground. The unique design allows the car to gain enough vertical lift to fly forward and is extremely useful for different use case scenarios, such as skipping a traffic jam or hopping over obstacles. With these technological developments, personal transportation has advanced significantly. Vehicles that can fly and levitate will offer a quick, effective, and emission-free mode of transportation. Policymakers will need to adjust to these advancements in light of the possibility that they may significantly alter the current transportation infrastructure. Due to their requirement for an innovative method for road systems, including the installation of magnetic strips for levitating cars, the integration of these new technologies may also pose a substantial problem for infrastructure development. To guarantee that we optimize the advantages of these novel advancements, these obstacles must be surmounted. The ecology is also significantly impacted by flying and levitating automobiles. Both technologies are environmentally beneficial and will contribute to the reduction of carbon emissions, improving the quality of the air and the health of those who reside in contaminated areas. Additionally, by lowering the number of vehicles on the road, flying cars may help alleviate traffic congestion in urban areas. These developments may also shorten travel times, enabling the completion of lengthy trips in a shorter amount of time and altering our perspective on long-distance travel. The incorporation of these new technologies will lead to further advancements in the IT sector. It may present an opportunity for technology businesses to develop new materials and technologies that better serve the transportation industry. Additionally, automakers and tech firms could collaborate to develop vehicles that combine magnetic levitation with flying. The good news is that the company has already been certified by the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration to conduct flight tests in designated areas. The car's dimensions are comparable to those of an SUV that can fit in any garage or parking space, and the first model, the Model A, which seats 2 people, can travel 200 meters on the road and 110 meters in the air. It will cost $300,000 for early adopters because it will be hand-built at Alf's warehouse in California. But the next generation, The Model Z is anticipated to be much less expensive. Pre-orders are currently open and have already totaled over $750 million, with the first manufacturing scheduled to begin by the end of 2025. The EV firm Zhang Air Mobility Division AOT is China's answer to America in producing flying automobiles. 4 axes and 8 propellers make up the multi-rotor version of the car known as the X3, which can retract when driven normally. The company's 6th-generation flying car, the X3, has already made its public debut and accomplished the tasks that were required of it. The business stated that it also performed several single-motor failure tests, in which the flying car passed D and the vehicle came down safely. The X2, the first human-operated eVTOL to be granted a special flight authorization in China, is a 5th-generation flying car that uses similar technology. Support for the second manufacturing of the X3 enables Zhang to conduct several manned flying tests and gather important information and experience. However, in contrast to the X2, which runs entirely on its own, the X3 is controlled via the right-hand gear lever, which is used to move the car forward, backward, up, and down, as well as to turn. There is no need to learn to fly before experiencing flying with your vehicle, because Zhang guarantees that drivers will become proficient with the gear lever in less than a day. One of the difficulties with the X3 is that, because of its weight of almost 2 tons, it can only accommodate 2 passengers. The prototype can presently fly a few dozen miles on a single charge because flying this automobile requires a lot more power than driving on the road. However, achieving a flying range of many hundred miles is the primary objective. The development of high-energy dense batteries is essential to reaching this objective. The batteries that now power electric automobiles are still hefty, which means that lifting the battery by itself takes a lot of energy, drastically lowering the flying range. According to one of Elon Musk's interviews, for electric flight to be successful, battery energy density must increase to more than 400 watt-hours per kilogram. The largest battery manufacturer in the world, CATL, has made truly groundbreaking news by creating a so-called condensed battery that has an astounding energy density of up to 500 W per kilogram. Compared to a modern electric vehicle battery that stores the same amount of energy, this is almost twice as light. Additionally, the business points out that although the X3's size when its wings are folded is not all that different from that of a traditional car, it takes up a lot of room when in flight, so you should consider removing traffic congestion first. Anyway, Zhang is closer than ever to bringing a zero-emission flying car to reality, and there is also a chance the company will unveil the final version already next year. The release of the next-gen Tesla Roadster has been delayed several times, but the exciting news related to its technology still makes it the most anticipated electric supercar. Tesla is pushing the boundaries of automotive engineering, which sometimes turns into a headache for the company, like the manufacturing of Cybertruck's ultra-hard stainless steel body. Despite some delays from the announced deadlines, Tesla is taking steady steps to fulfill the tasks set before them. According to reports, the new Roadster will be able to hover 1 meter above the ground when it arrives because of an optional SpaceX package that includes cold air rocket thrusters all around the car. In addition to the unique kit, it can accelerate the car to 60 miles per hour in a whopping 1.1 seconds when combined with the powerful Plaid powertrain. Sports driving will take on a new level with these things, which are worth waiting for. Hovering cars are positioned to become the transportation of the future as the industry is about to undergo a magnetic revolution. Many people are excitedly awaiting the arrival of these amazing futuristic vehicles, which is understandable given the promise of safer, quieter, and more efficient travel. The future of hovering cars is bright, both in terms of the physics underlying their operation and the possible effects they may have on our day-to-day lives. These were some of the 21st century's most revolutionary technological advancements that will soon become a part of our everyday lives. To see the first transition from the age of electricity to the age of magnetism, don't forget to subscribe. To help spread the word about this wonderful news, kindly click the like button as well.